Janet Bryn.
And I'm your co-host, Queen Baines.
Guess what? We are actually on location in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. I'm so excited. We're inside What I Wear Boutique.
So exciting.
It's about to be on like popcorn, should I say?
Popcorn?
What should I say?
Should we say it like that? On like popcorn. On like popcorn.
I couldn't think of anything else, but trust me, we are excited. It's going to be an awesome day. We're going to be talking about supporting local entrepreneurs. We're going to be talking about forming your circle of business besties. We have the owner of What I Wear Boutique, of course, because we're inside her lovely boutique today.
Of course.
So lots coming up, lots of Posh Girl talk. But first, up next is cocktails.
Knowing the right ingredients to turn a moment into a celebration. That's the art of summering. Grey Goose.
Cointreau?
Cointreau?
Cointreau? Cointreau? Cointreau?
Created entirely by nature, it's the best water known to man, because he had nothing to do with it. Bottled at the source, untouched by man, it's Earth's finest water.
And we're back, and it's time for cocktails. Yay! We're so silly. We can't help ourselves. But you know, we have to do the honors. Cheers.
What are we drinking?
We are drinking appletini.
Ooh.
It's nice and sweet. I love it. Delightful.
It doesn't even taste like it has alcohol.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
You may be lit at the end of this show. This is a sneaky one.
That's a sneaky one. All right, so let's set the tone. Conversation time. Supporting local entrepreneurs. This is very important. I'm an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Here in the Virgin Islands, we have a number of entrepreneurs, and we cannot stress enough the importance of supporting each other for, hey, just all win-win all around.
Yes, exactly. And there's plenty of business to go around. There's no competition. It's all working together. It's just empowering to work with others and empower others to do the same thing.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
So I have some tips, girl,
Tell me.
that I need for people not to forget as we move, as we keep saying about how important it is to support entrepreneurship. There's a whole nother thing to practice it.
Uh-huh.
All right? So, you know, I'm always reading these things and coming up with my...
I know, and they share all these things and say, you need to read this. And then when I have time, I actually do look at it and be like, Jen, that was such a good idea.
Yes. Well, first, number one, girl. Okay. We're in a social media driven world. So we're inside What I Wear Boutique today. What do we need to do when we leave here today?
Well, when we're coming, we need to talk about it on social media. When we're here, we need to talk about it on social media. And when we leave, we need to talk about it on social media.
Exactly.
Share that experience, and say how happy I was because I went to What I Wear Boutique. And you need to come here too.
Exactly. So don't forget to conversate, get engaged on social media, tag and or mention the business that you're supporting.
Yes.
All right?
Other people follow along.
All right. So second I have for you is, a lot of people don't think about this, I think. Or we probably might whine about it a little bit if we're faced with it. And what I'm talking about, when you are faced with limited options of payment. If you're ever in a place of business, this is something you need to keep in mind, to just be patient. Not all entrepreneurs are to the point where they have all the latest sophistications as far as how to accept payment. So don't let it be a deterrent right off the bat. Give them
I
a chance,
guess.
especially if it's the first week or two of opening.
Working the kinks out.
Okay?
All right.
Yes, be
Well,
supportive.
A year or two in, you got to get your act together.
Well, I could say, I would think sometimes it could be challenging. Especially in the Caribbean, dealing with the banks.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
That's true. Because some like Venmo and Cash App, they don't really support
Right.
the local banks
Right.
very well. So
it's a little bit of getting through the hoops
Yeah.
to make sure it's all
agreed.
aligned.
Okay, so be patient and just focus on the positive.
Focus on the positive, definitely. And if you happen to know a good way on how
Yes.
someone could up their game with how they accept payments, be supportive by sharing how they could do it or get
Definitely.
it done in a quick way.
Great idea.
All right. And next, same vein when it comes to complaining.
Okay, me a little
You know,
bit more
some of us
tactful.
are never satisfied. We want to complain about everything. Be supportive by if you have a complaint, don't be so ready to share it on social media.
Okay.
Take your complaint directly to the owner and give him or her a chance to rectify the situation.
Makes sense.
That is being supportive.
And
Now,
fair.
That is being supportive and very fair. You're right,
Yeah.
April. So, how you feel about that?
I think that's a great idea. I think people get emotional and get really worked up about things, and the first thing they do is they go on Facebook and they start talking a whole bunch of stuff before they really talk to the people in charge of making that change.
Yeah.
So great idea.
Yeah, because I mean, as a young entrepreneur or just starting out in your business, it could be overwhelming.
Yeah.
And you know, you might have thought you had everything ready, all your I's dotted, all your T's crossed, and then reality set in. I forgot an I, or that the ink didn't quite settle in.
Right.
So it wasn't quite dotted all the way.
Right.
Things happen. So be supportive by taking those complaints, if you have any, directly to the business owner.
Great idea.
Great idea indeed. And of course, don't just shop. We alluded to that earlier. Don't just shop, spread the word.
Okay. Doable. Totally doable.
What do you think my next tip is?
Let's see. Wait a minute. No one told me that this was going to be a quiz April session.
I'm sorry, I put April on the spot.
You put me on the spot. How do we be supportive? I don't know. Give good feedback to management. Just let them know like what your experience is, what you like and what you don't like, so they can make improvements appropriately.
Yeah, that's a good
Is
one.
that on the list? You just
That is
honorarily
not on
added
my
that
list,
to the list.
but I added it to the list.
Okay, good. That works. I win.
I have two last things for you. Bring a friend.
Oh, duh. More money spent.
Bring a friend. And when you're supporting a small business in particular for the first time, you might run into a situation where prices might seem higher than what you might have expected. Do not allow this to be a deterrent. You really have to weigh apples and oranges and really
Be realistic
be a little,
about the logistics, especially when it comes to the Caribbean.
especially when it comes to the Caribbean. Logistics are different for us here in the Caribbean.
Taxes,
All the way around.
shipping, overhead costs, definitely
You
things
name
to
it.
keep in mind.
You name
keep
it.
in mind.
So don't let that be a deterrent at all.
Yeah.
And I'll have to repeat again, bring a friend.
Yeah, but I mean, but going back to the cost thing,
Okay.
you know, you're gonna go in the store and you're gonna go to Gucci and you're gonna buy this purse for $350 anyway.
Yes.
And that's one of the cheap ones.
Yes.
And you're gonna buy it because it's Gucci.
Right.
But if, you know, such and such down the road that you've known since kindergarten, they're selling their purses for $350, then you're quick to, you know, kind of think about it hem and haw.
Yeah.
Just because you know the person, and like that familiarity brings a little less respect and regard for their craft that they're really putting forward to you. Don't get caught up in the fact that this is not a staple name, but this is a craft, and there's time and effort and energy that went into that product. So, I mean, support.
Yes.
So, I mean, hey.
Especially
what's the
when
issue?
they're, they have to pay rent,
Yes.
they have to pay for their advertising,
Yes.
there are a lot of costs involved to opening a business. So, yeah.
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 Good. Yes, it's just good to think of those things and just be mindful. But everyone is trying to succeed, and that's a huge part of supporting.
So, Posh Girls, tip 101 all over. Support local businesses.
Definitely.
Don't just say it. We know it seems like it's a thing that's great to say, but we don't always practice it. Now, I don't mean like just go spending money crazy, but I mean,
Recognize when people put a lot of energy
recognize.
into what their craft is, and just support.
Just support.
Yeah.
And with the holidays coming up,
Mm-hmm.
it's a prime opportunity. Go see what new local businesses are out there, what people have to offer, and show your support.
Definitely. Awesome.
All right, so if you'd like to share some tips with us, let's keep this conversation going. Be sure to drop your thoughts on the blogs and let us know how you support a local entrepreneur or two and how you feel we can do better in our local community as far as supporting local entrepreneurs. All right?
And by doing that, you can hit us up at Caribbean Posh on Instagram, and you can hashtag Posh Girl Talk.
Yes. Up next, we have the owner of What I Wear Boutique, Tishell Callwood-Warren. All right.
Knowing the right ingredients to turn a moment into a celebration. That's the art of summering. Grey Goose.
Cointreau?
Cointreau.
Cointreau? Cointreau?
Let's go. All right, here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we brought our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Created entirely by nature, it's the best water known to man, because he had nothing to do with it. Bottled at the source, untouched by man, it's Earth's finest water.
So we are here with Tishell at her What I Wear Boutique. And Tishell, please tell us all about your beginning into this What I Wear Boutique. Who is Tishell?
Well, What I Wear Boutique was actually supposed to be my part-time job.
Ah,
I owned a cupcake bakery in Atlanta called Delectables by Tishell,
oh.
and that was my full-time business. But as you guys can tell, I love clothes. So this was, a natural thing for me to do. I said,
Yeah,
well, I'm already doing. It's interesting because when you start with one business, you're nervous. But when you get to the second one, you're like, I can do this. So I decided to start What I Wear Boutique as just a part-time fun thing. And it took off and it got so busy that I really couldn't manage both businesses.
Okay.
So eventually, Delectables by Tishell had to be phased out so that What I Wear Boutique could become a full-time job for me. And here I am today.
Here you are.
Started out as just
definitely.
an online business,
Yeah.
and now I'm here in the Virgin Islands with my own brick-and-mortar location. So.
Now, we knew you started with your cupcakes and then you gravitated into fashion. How hard of a transition was that for you personally?
The hardest part for me, honestly,
Yeah.
is just making sure that I can find items that I like.
Wow.
When you love, I always tell people, embark upon a business that you love, something that you truly have a passion for, because then it's not that difficult.
Okay.
I don't have a problem shopping. So looking for clothes and finding things that I like to,
This is
stop
fun.
the boutique is, on some days it's tiring because it's not always that you find exactly what you want.
Uh-huh.
But on most days it's kind of fun. It's,
Well,
it's fun.
I was getting ready to say, Tishell, you're fierce with fashion. So I
All
don't
the
see this
time.
hard for you at all.
I don't think I've ever seen you in a zone where you were just blah.
You must not have seen me. But no, I appreciate that. I love to dress up. I grew up in a household with women that love to dress. My mother is the fashionista extraordinaire.
Okay.
So I grew up just admiring her. I remember I would get up in the morning and stand by her in the bathroom while she put her makeup on, just watching her. And then I would wait until she got her lipstick on and then do, so she could give me a kiss on the
does that?
smudge of lipstick.
So that's what that is.
Yeah.
exactly what that was. So it's always been kind of in me. We've always been a kind of a fashion family.
Yes.
We love dressing up. So this was something, honestly, I should have done it 20 years ago.
Wow.
I should not have wasted as much time as I wasted working for other people. I should have done exactly what my passion drove me to.
Okay.
which was
But don't
this.
think of it as a waste though,
I
because
don't.
there was a journey that took you here, which landed you obviously in a really great position.
Yes.
My grandmother always said nothing happens before it's time.
Right.
So even though it may seem like wasted time, the time that I spent working at other jobs helped me to prepare
needed
for
it.
my own.
You
So I always
needed
look at everything as a blessing. Everything happens exactly when and how it's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So you're obviously a very successful entrepreneur. You have your awesome, beautiful boutique, but you're a very, very busy entrepreneur doing multiple
busy.
things. Tell us a
Busy.
bit about building your circle of business besties and all the other things that Tishell as a brand.
People do not understand
You're
how
into.
important it is to have business besties.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to surround yourself with like-minded, ambitious people
Yes.
that can help drive your passion.
Yeah.
I have other friends that are in business as well. You know, they're in everyone's business. You have a time where you kind of get in a funk, and you're not as motivated as you were before. But ideally, during those times, your business besties are not in a funk.
Okay.
So then they can motivate
They
you,
bring you up.
give you the encouragement. And I will speak from personal experience. I just reopened the boutique on Thursday after taking 2.5 months off because I was in a funk.
Okay.
And my business besties helped to give me the motivation. No, this is your passion. You gotta get back in there. And it was actually the most therapeutic time for me because then I was able to come back to the boutique with vigor and excitement about it. And then I also was able to get a new business going during that time because I mean, of course, time off is never time off for us. We always have 1,000,001 things that we're trying to do.
All
so I
the
took
time.
that time to focus on the other business that I wanted to get started. So that was really good. for me.
Which is other business.
It's the Time and Place Institute for Social Development.
Okay.
And because I feel like there's a need, not just in the Virgin Islands, but throughout the United States, our young ladies, I feel in some places need a little bit more guidance. And my policy is it's okay to not know, but it's not okay to not learn.
Okay.
So I want to be
important.
there to teach young ladies, help them with their social skills. As I was mentioning to you earlier, with their credit building skills.
Yeah.
There are a lot of areas that we get into the world and then the world beats us down with it and then we learn. I prefer to arm them with the tools so that they can get into the world and immediately be a success.
Okay.
I was very fortunate. My family, the social graces were very important for us.
Yes.
Eating properly, speaking respectfully, going on job interviews, just simple things that a lot of people take for granted.
Yes.
And I see a need and I want to fill it. I don't want to just be here as a boutique owner. I want to be here as someone that helps to enhance the community in some way.
And make a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
That's
Exactly.
I love
I mean, it sounds cliche to say make a difference, but you genuinely want to try to make a difference.
Exactly.
This is my home.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's
Reaching
awesome.
back is always important to help make it easier for other people coming up.
Help someone else's path.
Yeah. So young ladies who are interested in participating, how do
They can just give me a call. It's 44702-1770, shameless plug. And the website should be up and running in about a month or so. Everything, how it is. You're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. We just spent so much time trying to revamp the What I Wear Boutique website. So now we can focus on the Time and Place website.
That's fantastic.
So I'm pretty excited about it.
It's fantastic. It's inspiring. It's good to know that we have women like you in our communities that want to give back and want to share your knowledge and help other young women coming up.
I think we have a responsibility to do so. I really do. I feel like if you have a skill set and you see a need for it, especially in a community where you reside, where you operate a business, where you benefit from, I think it's incumbent upon you to share your knowledge with other generations coming up. I mean, it's just the right thing to do.
So Tishell,
Yes.
I have these lovely lip colors in front of me.
You sure do.
These lippies. You want to tell us a little bit about your lip?
It's the Etc. Luxury lipstick line. It's a tongue twister, as you can tell. And what I specialize in cruelty-free products because you don't want something that's
I just love the case in it. It's so cute.
And I'm actually wearing Playful Peach today.
Oh, nice.
The
Which one is
lipsticks
this?
are enriched with vitamins A, C, and E.
Okay.
So
Nice.
even when you're wearing the matte lipsticks, they're not as drying as other lipsticks can be. You know how sometimes you
I know.
wear the lipstick. Now I always use some sort of gloss, not like a chapstick before I put lipsticks on because it's just better for your lips.
Yeah.
But these are enriched with vitamins A, C, and E, which is
That's a rich color.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
and
love
so
it. You want to see
today
that?
I'm doing Playful Peach.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Lovely.
It is
I love
a
it.
playful color, you know?
Oh my. Oh.
Yes, yes. And it's rich. What you see in the tube is
case
exactly
is
how
nice.
it's going to appear on your,
Love it.
you know.
I definitely
Lola.
gotta leave with one of these.
Lola, doesn't it?
Lola.
But shouldn't it be Lola? It feels like it should be Lola,
I
right?
feel like
Yeah.
exactly. It feels like when you wear this shirt.
It's a sexy
Lola
lipstick.
today.
It's a sexy lipstick.
I love it.
Everyone
I love
deserves to
it.
be a Lola at some point in time.
And I love the branding.
Thank you.
Branding
Tell
is
us
nice.
about this.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is so cute. When I was a kid, my mom was really cute with decorating, and she got me a wooden carving that she would have on my door that said ETC. My full name is Tishell Callwood-Warren.
Right.
So it was my initial. So when I designed the lipstick tube, it's literally just ETC with the lipstick at the E.
That's so
You
pretty.
know, and it also
Nice.
speaks for etc., meaning that I'm doing more things than
Yes.
just selling clothes.
Yes.
You know.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right. Thank you so much,
You're most
Tishell. Before we
That-
leave here today, we're going to get Tishell to show us at least one of her
course.
favorite items in the store.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to.
And give you guys some insight as to when you should look to come in for holiday shopping.
Because holiday shopping this season, I think it's going to be a very busy season.
It is. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
We had 2 years after Irma and Maria where people were still trying to get
Yeah.
it. Now people want to celebrate. They
Yeah,
want to get out there and
definitely.
celebrate.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I
And
have
of
some
course,
stuff for you.
What I Wear Boutique has what we need, so we'll be right back.
Knowing the right ingredients to turn a moment into a celebration. That's the art of summering. Grey Goose.
Cointreau,
Cointreau.
Cointreau, Cointreau.
Let's go. All right, then we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we brought our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Created entirely by nature, it's the best water known to man because he had nothing to do with it. Bottled at the source, untouched by man, it's Earth's finest water.
All right, so we're back inside What I Wear Boutique, and Tishell is going to share with us some of her favorite items
These
in the
are
store.
the pieces that I love right
The pieces
now.
that you love
Because I
right
change
now.
from week to week. I'm sure.
Okay.
As I get more inventory,
Well,
then I love that more. Than, you know how
We
it is.
understand.
Yes. So here's what I love right now. I love
Okay.
this two-piece because I think it's adorable. It's really.
I love the
I wore it
colors.
to an event on Saturday. The only time I ever get to keep something is if I wear it before I put it out.
Oh, okay.
This way.
Okay.
So, and it was really comfortable, really cool. You can do it with sneakers, you
I
can do
love
it with
it.
sandals. It's ideal, you know? And then we have, of course, what April is wearing. That's what I love right now. Doesn't she look adorable?
She
I love
does.
her.
Look at her.
I think she
I
should
love
You have to
it,
do
like-
the 1-2
You have to do a
turn.
little turn for us. Yes.
Okay, I'm not a model, people, so
Yes,
please,
yeah.
you're gonna see
That's
my
what they say. You know,
Yeah.
look at her. She's
Do a little
awesome.
thing today.
Yeah. She looks, I love it.
Lovely.
And then this jumpsuit. I like color.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because I spent so much of my life not liking color.
Okay.
And like in the past 10 years or so, it's like this, I just want everything bright and
Yeah.
beautiful and vibrant.
I think we do go
Yeah.
through a period where we
Go
need
through that.
we want some kind of change. We
Yes.
want some
When I was
upliftment.
younger, you know, you're in, at that point I was in the corporate world and you want to present
Yeah.
yourself in a more serious way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I work for myself.
You're having fun.
So I wear what I want when I
See?
want.
Exactly.
I have another item that I really love. I love
Okay.
this top.
It's so cute.
Because it's so cute with jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I have in a white, it's like a rust red and a black.
Okay.
And it's adorable with jeans, throw on some heels, and you're ready. If you're going to like a party that's just kind of casual,
Yeah.
that's a perfect top for it.
Yeah.
Give you a little boob, you know, a little cleavage, you know,
just a little
action.
a little
a
something.
action. I love it.
It can't be too boring.
Yeah, exactly. And so those are some of the things that I really, really like right now.
One of the things that I notice is, which I think is important to boutiques, or for women shopping, I should say, nobody's going to be a twin.
Right.
Talk a little bit about why
And,
that
you
is
know,
important.
On a 32 square mile island, you have
Yeah.
to be very careful with that.
Yes.
Thankfully for me, because I have a website as well. I sell
Okay.
to customers in the States, I sell to customers in St. Croix,
Okay.
Angola, all over. But usually it's only 6 pieces,
Okay.
2 of each size.
Okay.
You know, so, and you try to really be careful of that, especially around holiday season when people are buying outfits and dresses for these parties. I make sure to keep a track
That's
of
so
who's
thoughtful.
wearing what where, so
Yeah.
that no one has a twin.
Yes.
Because there's nothing worse than going out, you're feeling perfectly dressed,
Yeah.
and then someone is perfectly dressed just like
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
So,
So
Well,
real.
no, if they're
yeah.
just like you, they're not perfect. You
they're
are.
not perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
They're
exactly.
perfect.
But no, you have to really be cognizant
Right,
of that,
right.
especially on a small island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it. I think that's the kind of customer service we women
Yeah.
we need.
We
We
need.
want.
That's
we
important.
need. We
Not
want
just
and
want,
have to
and
have
need.
it.
Exactly, exactly.
And once again, obviously, this is your passion, and this is what you do.
Yeah.
This is who you are.
I
So
enjoy it.
you
You
put
know?
your all into it.
And then we have the holiday
Yeah.
events coming in about 2 weeks or so, because you know that's when the holiday
Can't
season
wait.
gets started. So I want to make sure that everyone's covered. I don't
Yes.
bring in a whole bunch of items, so you have to shop early.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do try to bring enough.
Okay. All right.
That's exciting.
So this is definitely exciting. We're about to wrap up because guess what? I gotta get some shopping on. I've already spotted my lippies that I need.
Oh, yes.
You know, so
So if you're in the area, you know, you can shop online at
Yes.
whatawearboutique.com,
Okay.
or you can always shop on Buy the Boutique and get the personal experience that I get.
Of course.
awesome, awesome. What I Wear Boutique. This has been Posh Girl Talk. I'm your girl Janet Bryn.
And I'm your co-host, April Baines, Queen Baines.
I'm just happy to be here to show.
She's awesome, isn't she?
Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Knowing the right ingredients to turn a moment into a celebration. That's the art of summering. Grey Goose.
Cointreau?
Cointreau.
Cointreau? Cointreau?
Let's go. All right, then we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we brought our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Created entirely by nature, it's the best water known to man because he had nothing to do with it. Bottled at the source, untouched by man, it's Earth's finest water.
We dance.